not your mind, okay, it's there. But that mental willpower should be supported with your legs, okay, and your trunk. Feel your trunk, is it lighter now? तरी आपण फक्त दोनच आसनं केली ट्रंकसाठी. सुरुवातीचे फक्त पायासाठी केली. But that those asanas are supporting now here in standing pose. So the sequence is very scientific and very structured. It's very thought after. Okay. Virabhadrasana. Spread your leg. Widen the arms. Now follow me. Okay. Widen the arms. Turn the palm facing ceiling. Raise the arms. Turn the right leg out 90 degrees. You know that. How to turn. Now look at the back foot. The back foot should turn inside 60 degrees. And turn completely on your right side. Right side. Now lift your trunk, lift your arms. Your arms need to come in line with the trunk. And turn your waist left to the right. Turn the waist. Those who can see, the waist should turn. Okay? You can take the legs slightly here. This side. And then turn the waist. Okay? And then raise the arms up. Look straight. The entire trunk need to go up. Uchla satala. You have to lift yourself from the waist. While you are very firm on the with the legs on the floor. Lift up. Stretch up. Uchla. लांब करा. पोट लांब करा. हाताने लांब करा. आधी हात उंच करा. आधी पाठीला किती बरं वाटते बघा. आता तो उजवा बेंड करा. Bend your right knee. Okay? And then still lift your arms up. Up. And you see that your frontal body is parallel to the wall in front of you. इथे ह्या भिंतीला तुमचं संबंध शरीर पॅरलल पाहिजे. उचला कमरेपासून. उचला. छाती उचला. Come on. यावरती या. सुटे. तुम्हाला legs start asana. Again, here is a breathing out. It's a complete workout for all the joints. Are you getting? And again, feel the trunk, feel the breath. Left side. Spread your leg. Turn the left leg out, right foot in. Arms up. Just first lift up. And five flat from just lift your arms up. Lengthen from the armpit chest. Armpit chest मतलब उंच उचला. कमरेपासून उंच उचला. And don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Turn the waist. कंबर वळवा. उजवीकडे डावीकडे. हात उंच करा. बघा तो हातांकडे बघा. Look at your arms. Now look forward and bend your knee. Yes. पाठीमागची टाच उचलायचा प्रयत्न करा. आणि दाबा. The back leg should be pressed against the floor. Arms back. And go up. Very good. आताचे पुढे पण टाळा चांगलं नसतं. पुढे नाही सर. पाठ सरळ. बरोबर. कोपरं ताट. Very good. चालेल. Turn the waist. उजवी कंबर वळवा. उजवीकडे डावीकडे. आणि हात पासून स्ट्रेच करा होतं. नाक Turn the foot in. Enjoy your legs. Again, feel your breath and feel your trunk. Are you feeling lighter with the trunk? Now this lightness of the legs plus lightness of the trunk will put a very less load on the respiratory system while you climb up. Are you getting? So there is तुम्ही एकट्याने एव्हरेस्ट चढताय आणि एकाला तुम्ही घेताय तुमच्या खांद्यावर आणि चढताय. फरक किती नाही. So your own body should not be your liability. Your own body should become your asset. Getting it? And then you enjoy the trip. Okay? So this is just a reason that you register for this trek and we are having this session. But this is not limited to that trek only. This is the life lessons. Means whatever is there is happening right now. You can remain throughout your life. Means हे असं नाही केलं एक्सपायरी आहे असं काही नाही. इज ॲप्लिकेबल फॉर एव्हरी ट्रेक, एव्हरी स्पोर्ट्स अँड एव्हरीथिंग. क्रिकेटिंग. One more course, then we'll shift the gear to the module which help you to activate your parasympathetic nervous system while going up. Okay, but one more activity. Spread your leg, turn the right leg out, bend your knee, go down. Let me show you. This is little challenging, but this is really effective. थोड़ा challenging है, but I will also show how to do with the support. Okay? So ये हमने किया था. Okay? इधर से you have to walk with the right hand forward, lift the back heel, walk in, and then you have to lift the back leg. फर्दर चलना है. Okay? ये थोड़ा challenging लगेगा, but don't be afraid. So use the chair here. The top hand is on the chair, bottom hand is on the floor, and then lift the leg up. So my hand is up. Yes, against the wall also. You can also do against the wall. Yes, against the wall also you can do. Yes. Okay. So you get excellent stretch to your hamstring, your knee, as well as your back. Very good. Very good. Yes. You have big power to for the root canal, so ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है. हाँ. Yes, you can do it. सर असा कपचे फिंगर ठेवा आणि गुडघ्यात ताठ करायचा प्रयत्न करा. मॅडम तुझं काय
and what he said is more important. See, if at all you lift your leg by making it dead, you will feel it more difficult. But you straighten it, lock it, get the chetna into that, get the prana into that. With that, you will be able to stay a little longer and your pose will be better.
Yes, very good. फक्त आता उजवा गुडघा लहान करायचा प्रयत्न करा. आणि ते हॅमस्ट्रिंगवर कसा ताण येतो बघा आणि गुडघ्यावर पण चांगला ताण येतो. जर जास्त वाटत असेल then you can even have the chair. I will show you the milder version. Instead of taking the palms down, you can take the hands on the chair like this. And still you get a very good stretch to the hip, your back as well as on the front. Very good, sir. Check this out. Very good. So, if you need help, call me up. You can raise your hand. If you have done also, you are like looking to it now. You can repeat once, you can repeat twice. one you can repeat 3 times. The more number of times you repeat, that lightness of the legs and the trunk will increase the stability. You are getting? It's a mathematics. एकदा केलं, दोनदा केलं आणि तीनदा केलं. That the benefits you will get increases. तो फायदा असा वाढत जाणार आहे. तो lightness वाढत जाणार आहे पायांमधला आणि trunk मधला. And then imagine the load on the respiratory system is going to get lesser and lesser. फक्त हात पुढे घ्या अजून. थांबा. आणि आता ते करा. Yes, you can help me. Sir, फक्त बोला जात करा. Try, I do not force you. If it's the way actually. But I was there. How many times you read? Feel your legs again. Feeling lighter? What are we saying? Legs feeling good with the knee. Yes, sir? So let it be any physical activity, trekking, cricket, badminton. This is the base. म्हणजे आपण भारतीय 18 कला म्हणतात ना ते 18 कला असं दिलेले आहेत की त्या बेस आहेत त्या सगळ्या त्यातली योग इज वन ऑफ द कला. इट्स अ व्हेरी बेस ऑफ फिटनेस. यू कॅन बिल्ड युअर फिटनेस ऑन दिस. And if you even if you get injured, this is the remedial things are there in this field. Okay, so you need to understand so many things. Now the next module. Sea level, the oxygen is 21%. The Everest, the oxygen is 7%. 7%, only 7%. 1/3. We are going at 15,000 feet. I assume. So it would be what? Oxygen percent कितना होगा? 10, 12, 13 in that range. It's still very less. So what the body does? The body pumps the blood and it circulates to the body. But blood is kind of is a lack of something. What? The oxygen. The body is pulling the air out of the atmosphere, but there is no oxygen. So it pumps more and more. Okay, that puts strain and stress on the hearts and lungs is one thing. But more important than the heart is your brain. That you need to understand. And that आपण कसं कोण किरकिर करते की आपण म्हणतो नाही किरकिर डोक्याला जरा डोकं शांत राहू दे. So that particular thing of the heart and lungs would really put the brain in a very negative condition, stress condition, and that is part of the central nervous system. Okay, so we need to see that the now you have seen how the reduce the load on the heart and lungs, but what about the brain? And because of that brain condition, we get dizziness, we get fatigue, we get nausea. You know, there is a brain clot and so many things that are there on the neck. That's so many medical conditions that we develop. But we will focus on what is the solution part, not the problem part. So what is the thing or what is the asanas to be specific which will reduce the stress on the head and the brain? Okay, there comes the forward extension asanas. Okay, now we have the chair. No? Take a chair. Take a chair. after this, you have done some physical activity, your legs and trunk is feeling lighter, it's okay. But that is also some sort of stretch, don't you? Some stretch, some strain, some stretch on the head, brain. Okay. Now, having a chair, sit down. Sit down. फिर आपके पास ये है ब्लैंकेट वगैरह है ब्लैंकेट ऑप्शनल ऑप्शनल and again people having the knee condition can sit on the height, people having the back condition sit on the height. Right? Simple crossing of the leg. I will not ask you to do some crossing of the leg. Angular, so everyone gets it. Take a simple crossing. See that place away from you. Push your person. And take the hands up on the chair. Okay. So you have to climb the chair with the hands. So you lengthen your back, you lengthen your lower back. So तुम्ही पण push your person. So you lengthen your arms. You lengthen your arm करायची. And then you have to raise your forehead from the seat of the chair. And see that you are resting on the soft support. Yes. Yes. See. Yes, rest your forehead area. Don't hang your, no, not touching. Forehead is resting. Apart, you can remove the specs. Don't need of the specs here. Specs cut up. Specs cut up. And only rest your forehead up. And eyes are closed. Eyes are closed. Relax your face. Relax your facial skin. Breathe out, breathe in. Now rest. Be there, be there. Or you can, if you came up, take the crossing and again go down. Again, breathing normal. Observe your breath. Observe your breath. Observe your breathing. Observe the pace of your breath. Observe the pace of your breath. Slowly come. Don't be in a hurry to open the eyes, but slowly come. Could you feel the brain is getting rest there? Yes, no? Yes? So understand, some we need to, Dr. Vikrant Kulekar is there. We will ask him to give more insights into this. But understand, this resting on the forehead is actually, see the forehead is connected to the frontal brain. If you go into the anatomical part, and that involvement of the frontal brain is connected to the sympathetic nervous system. We activate the system. We say the system that you have to run, you have to fight. Okay, so that is the job of the frontal brain. But resting the forehead here, we rest the sympathetic nervous systems and we try to activate the parasympathetic nervous systems. We are saying the body to cool down. Okay, so the brain is saying yes, I am resting. As a driver is there to drive a car, the brain is there to drive the human body. So we need to sometimes give the driver its own space. Okay, so brain needs own space. So the network of the spine and the nerves and the brain is that the brain is trying to control all the systems, all the links through the nervous system, through the nervine system. So it's all the time going forward. Means the network is from brain to the legs, legs to the brain, brain to the legs, heart to the brain, brain to the heart. It's all happening. The brain is not resting over there. But here we are trying to rest the brain within the skull. So it's like हायवेला खूप गाडी चालवली आहे ड्रायव्हरने आणि तो आता गाडी साईडला घेतली आहे आणि त्यांनी गाडी बंद केली आहे आणि केबिनमध्ये एकटाच पडलाय निवांत. सो केबिनमध्ये ड्रायव्हर झोपलाय म्हणजे हिअर वी आर डुईंग व्हॉट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू. Brain is resting within the skull. Now this is too early to explain all these things because of lot of time. But you might have experienced glimpse of it. Okay, this is a very basic asanas of forward bend or forward extension. So going forward, there is so many things. We do Janusasana, Paschimottanasana. So there we rest the brain like लोण्याच्या गोळामध्ये जसं ठेवावं तसं तो लोण्याच्या गोळ्यामध्ये ब्रेन रेस्ट करतो. We'll continue this, but I would like to welcome Dr. Vikrant Murlegar. शॉर्टमध्ये इंट्रोडक्शन देतो. डॉक्टर विनाथ मंगेशकरमध्ये खूप सिनियर सर्जन येतो आणि ही हॅज अ टीम ऑफ सर्जन्स.
I saw his photo over Facebook. वो दीननाथ का पेज है ना.
Okay.
Marathon, right? Or you?
Yes.
Surgeon 25.
Yes. And that is about his profession. But apart his hobby is he runs 22 kilometers, okay, and not within India but across the world. So that is his hobby and passion. And I got fortunate that I worked with him for his long distance run. But मला आता ह्यांना सांगायचं की तुम्ही शेअर करा. Let him share his experience and how yoga is helping.
So, Marathi, English, काय comfortable? Anything is good. So, basically, मला सरांची मदत मी नॉर्मल मॅरेथॉन्स करतो त्याच्यापेक्षा मी काही ॲडव्हेंचर मॅरेथॉन करतो ज्या हाय ॲल्टिट्यूड आणि वेगळ्या क्लायमेटमध्ये असतात. मला सरांनी सांगितलं की तुम्ही आता कुठच्या तरी ट्रेकला जाणार आहात सगळेजण.
रूपकुंडला
ओके. आणि तो मला वाटतं काहीतरी 14,000 फूट वगैरे जायचं. 15,000. सो आय बिलीव्ह की तुम्ही ऑब्वियसली ॲक्लिमटायझेशन करतच तिथपर्यंत जाणार असाल. सो मी कोणी चढत नाही नाही तर ॲल्टिट्यूड सिकनेस हे होते. पण वॉट आय नॉट फ्रॉम योगा मी अजिबात करायची नाही. ते स्टार्टेड अबाउट 8-10 महिने झाले. ॲडसरने एकदा किंवा दोनदा सरांच्याकडनं योगा लेसन घेतो. इट हेल्प मी इम्प्रूव्ह माय ब्रीथिंग while running and that helped me to perform better time wise and also conserve my energy for this long run. So that was very important. कारण तुम्ही कदाचित VO2 max वगैरे अशा टेक्निकल गोष्टी काही लोकांनी जे रेग्युलर ह्याच्यात असतात ते बघितलं असेल वाचलं असेल तर VO2 max वाढला की तुमचा एफर्ट ऑफ ब्रीदिंग कमी होतो आणि VO2 max एफर्ट ऑफ ब्रिदिंग कमी झाल्यानंतर तुम्ही जेव्हा कुठची लॉंग ॲक्टिव्हिटी करता, तर तुम्ही ट्रेकला जाणार आहात तर यू वुड बी वॉकिंग ॲट अ हाय अल्टिट्यूड, क्लाइम्बिंग अप फॉर कपल ऑफ आवर्स, काही 5 तास 6 तास 7 तास सुद्धा त्या दिवशी डिपेंडिंग अपॉन कुठचं तुमचं स्टेज आहे ते करायला लागतं. तर त्या याच्यात तुमचं जर का वर्क एफर्ट जर का कमी झाला तर तुम्ही जास्त चांगल्या पद्धतीने ते करू शकाल. आणि काही आसनं ते ऑब्व्हियसली सर तुम्हाला सांगतील कुठची आसनं करायचं, म्हणून माझी ती स्पेशालिटी नाही, काय करायची हे सांगू शकणार नाही. पण मला डेफिनेटली त्याचा ब्रीदिंग पॅटर्नवर उपयोग झाला, स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंगसाठी मला त्याचा उपयोग झाला. आपल्याला असं वाटतं की अरे योगासनं म्हणजे काय नुसतं फ्लेक्झिबिलिटी आहे, तर फ्लेक्झिबिलिटी फक्त नाही आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये थोडा स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंगचा पण भाग त्याच्यात असतो. फ्लेक्झिबिलिटी ही खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहे, जी योगाच्यामुळे येते आणि त्यांनीसुद्धा आपल्याला आपण जे काय करणार असतो त्याच्यात इम्प्रूव्हमेंट येते. कारण बेसिकली योगामध्ये आपली स्पाईन जी आहे ती चांगली होते. पोश्चर्स याच्यात खूप महत्त्वाचे असतात योगामध्ये, तर ते पोश्चर्स आणि हे डेव्हलप केल्याने आपला वॉकिंग स्टाईल, रनिंग स्टाईल याच्यातसुद्धा थोडासा फरक बारीक बारीक पडतो, पण तरीसुद्धा तो बारीक वेन यू आर डुईंग अ लॉंग डिस्टन्स ऑर लॉंग थिंग्स, तर बारीक फरकसुद्धा मेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरन्स. सो आय थिंक दिस वूड डेफिनेटली हेल्प. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस इतरही काही अदर दॅन योगा तुम्हाला सांगतो, एक ज्याचा मला फायदा झाला, सगळ्यांना होईल पण मला फायदा झाला. तर मी आत्ता पँगॉंग जे लडाखमध्ये आहे, तर ओके
या इंग्लिश
ओके
और हिंदी.
और हिंदी.
sure either for me English would be more comfortable.
Yeah, English, just continue in English.
So what helped me, I just now had been to Pangong. Pangong is a lake in Ladakh. It is at 14,300 feet, and there were 3 challenges in it. One was the altitude, obviously, and the distance was 42 kilometers to run, and in winters it gets totally frozen. So we had the marathon on the frozen lake, so it was running on ice. And the temperature was also one challenge, because when the event started, the temperature was minus 23. So at minus 23, we had to wear a lot of clothes on so that we did not feel the cold, and we had to run on ice wearing spikes, and the altitude was there. So to overcome this, Moses sir had taught me, I practiced it there also, it helped me. Apart from that, what helped me was 2 things. One is, if it is possible for whoever it is possible, at Dinanath we have a hypoxia chamber. So at 14,300 normal air in Pune, the oxygen percentage is 21. At 14,300, the oxygen percentage is around 12-13. So breathing is difficult at that altitude. So there is a chamber called hypoxia chamber in Dinanath Hospital in build clinic. So I did 1 hour sessions there, about 10 to 12 sessions. I used to run on a treadmill for 1 hour. You could walk or you could just, there are static bicycles there. So it helped me to acclimatize and perform better. So my body got used to lower oxygen levels and doing exercise at lower oxygen levels. So that helped me a lot. And the other thing which helped me is, there is a person called Wim Hof. His app is free app is there on Play Store or whatever. I am a Android user, so I use Play Store. So he has guided breathing exercises, and you have to spend about 10-15 minutes daily for that. He guides you how you should breathe and things like that. So that has also helped me a lot in my high altitude events. I had been before, last was the Pangong. Before that I had been to Machu Picchu, which is also, Machu Picchu marathon was there. It was on the hills in the mountains, and it was again at 14,500 when are you planning to go?
May end.
May
We have a lot of time, still there. So I think you could utilize this time doing these things. Hypoxia training, I would advise not to start 6 weeks before you really go. Because if you start and if you stop, the effect lasts only for about 3 weeks time. The benefit effects of hypoxia training. So if you start doing it in March, stop it in April, and then go in May, it's of no use. So you should start about 4 to 6 weeks before you win off breathing. You can start anytime. It will help you in your day-to-day activity. If you have anything specific to
Any
ask?
question? Any question you have? Anything specific?
Okay.
So I had this fear कि oxygen already मेरे body में कम है और मैं altitude पे in that case will that the two suggestions
Definitely. There is one doctor called Dr. Pramod Patil. He is in charge of build clinic. He is basically a physiologist. So he understands different kinds of physiology of various diseases as well. So he will be able to guide you proper. But it will definitely.
and obviously the
Yeah. You will understand after, I don't know how many sessions you have done, but after a couple of sessions you will understand how your body calms down after the yoga session. And you will understand and you will realize that your normal pulse rate is also going down after doing 1 or 2 months of yoga sessions, and that will also help. Breathing by nose, when I run from the first meter of running, I breathe, it's mouth breathing. So it makes no difference whether you are breathing through your nose or breathing through your mouth.
Sir, you can answer. काही प्रॉब्लेम ॲब्सोल्युटली प्रॉब्लेम आहे. तोंड थोडंसं कोरडं पडतं पण मधनं पाणी. सो त्याच्यासाठीच ह्या गोष्टी केल्यात तर इम्प्रूव्हमेंट. आणि याच्यात व्हॉट इज इम्पॉर्टंट इज द स्पीड विच यू आर नॉट वॉकिंग, एस्पेशली वेन यू आर गोइंग ऑन अ ट्रेक, इज नॉट ॲट ऑल इम्पॉर्टंट. Completing that distance on that particular day without injury and without hitting the wall. Hitting the wall means की आता याच्या पुढे मी एक पाऊल सुद्धा टाकू शकत नाही. I just cannot move a step, is hitting the wall. And completing that assignment for that day without hitting the wall is important. It is not important whether you finish in 3 hours or whether you finish in 7 hours. धाप लागल्यानंतर थोडं थांबायचं. आय वुड सजेस्ट की शक्यतो बसायचं नाही, कारण बसल्यानंतर मग परत ते चालू करायला डिफिकल्ट होतं. वॉकिंग स्टिक्स घेऊन जाव्या ह्याच्याला. सो तुम्हाला जेव्हा विशेषतः वेन यू आर ऑन एन इन्क्लाइन अँड यू फील यू आर नॉट एबल टू डू बिकॉज यू आर टायर्ड, युअर ब्रीथिंग इज बिकम मोर धाप लागलेल्याला आपण म्हणतो. यू जस्ट पुट बोथ द स्टिक्स अँड यू कॅन स्टँड देअर अँड वेट फॉर दॅट. That helps you to recover your breath also. If you sit, it's very difficult to get up again and walk. So if you just rest both those sticks and then just rest there, it becomes easy to continue. But you have to remember that your speed has to be slow right from the beginning. There are many people who tell me that while running, while completing marathon, that I finish in this many hours, I finish in that many hours. According to me, if you are not on the podium, everybody is safe.
Yes, correct.
Isn't it? So only 3 people can be there on the podium.
Yes.
The remaining are the same.
Correct.
They get the same medal, the same thing. So just don't bother about time.
Same thing with the height.
Yeah,
You
same
need to
thing with
finish
height.
it. You need to finish it.
There are people who are going to go before you, and there are people who are going to be. Even if you are the last person, it makes no difference. Our aim is to achieve the completion of the training. That's important.
Sir, you said in the beginning that you did not believe in the yoga, right?
Sorry?
You
said in the beginning that you did not believe in the yoga. Of late, you started getting.
Yeah.
So, how was the journey? I mean, I too have some reservation about yoga.
Actually, to be very honest, my wife started working with him, and she said that it might help me. So I thought that I would give it a try. And once I started doing it, I felt that it's helping. That is how I changed.
Okay.
So apart from yoga, have you also practiced pranayam for this specific time of?
I wanted to, but I could not get a person who would properly. But if anybody is doing it, it will definitely. See, all these are which is pranayam or whatever yoga positions and not breathing or whatever I said. All these help your respiratory reserve, which is very important while treks and running marathons.
जर हिल्समधनं तिकडची लोकं बघितली त्यांची चालण्याची स्टाईलची छोटी छोटी पावलं आणि असं जर आपल्याला वाटतं की ते असे का वेगळी वाटते
तुझी जर का बघितलं तर ती लोक आपण स्टिक्स घेऊन चालतो. ती लोक त्यांना सवय झालेली असते. सो त्यांचे पावलं टाकण्याची पद्धतच अशी असते की जेणेकरून ते घसरणार नाहीत, पडणार नाही. सो दे हॅव जस्ट डेव्हलप. फॉर अस वॉट एव्हर इज कम्फर्टेबल टू यू यू शुड.
सर एक क्वेश्चन, असं म्हणतात की क्लाइम्बिंग करताना बीपी वाढतो, म्हणजे बॉडी ट्रायज टू टेक मोर ऑक्सिजन आउट ऑफ ओके. पण जेव्हा आपण बेस कॅम्पला असतो तर संध्याकाळची किंवा पहाटेची वेळ असते तेव्हा बॉडी थंड असते, तर तेव्हा टेम्परेचर कमी असेल तर मग त्या कंडिशनमध्ये बीपी डाऊन होतो, म्हणजे लो ब्लड प्रेशरकडे आपण जातो.
नॉर्मल आहे, लो होत. तुमचं जे काय नॉर्मल असतं ते
नॉर्मल आहे, पण थोडंसं थंड होतं.
टेम्परेचर आणि when you are not doing anything, obviously
Sir, about diet, we have question about diet. What diet you are following? Like Kanva aseल.
while on treks, it is generally advisable that what I follow is that you should, and many I have talked with many people, so what you should preferably have vegetarian diet. You can eat eggs, but avoid non-vegetarian food as far as possible. Definitely no alcohol, and try and eat local food because that helps in that particular environment. Those people who are eating those local food, it helps your digestion. So try and eat the local food. You get pizza and things like that, noodles there. So high carbohydrate diet, little bit of proteins, vegetarian food, and no alcohol is what you should do when you are going on a trip. Once you finish, enjoy. And altitude sickness can happen. But if you do it gradually, then there are less chances that it can happen. Altitude sickness, if you have gone before and you did not have any altitude sickness, still the next time you have gone there 3 times, no altitude sickness problem, 4th time you go, you can have. It's unpredictable. So going gradually up, and your whoever is conducting the trek would do that many times you have to climb up, come down and rest at the lower level. So that would be there in your plan. So it is a gradual process. I don't think so. But whoever has, unfortunately, the best way is if it does not subside in a couple of hours, the best way is to come down to a lower level. There is always a second time. So no need of being heroic and saying that I just did it.
during like we follow this practice. Even I sleep low. So that is helping.
So any specific medicine that they can take in case of emergency?
I think there would be a doctor with you. Generally there are. So yeah. So he would be carrying medicine. I would not advise them that they take नागपूर असतो हिमसेनिका, that helps. That you can always get. And there is one medicine called Dimox. So it does not guarantee that it will avoid, but that is the only medicine which you can start taking before going there, which possibly can prevent altitude sickness. But I would advise that if you have any other medical problems, you should consult your doctor before starting. But those army people who go to high altitude and they are there, they take Dimox before going. Before one of my trainings, I have been to Army Sports Institute, because before the hypoxia chamber was there in Dinanath Mangeshkar Hospital, there was a hypoxia chamber in Army Sports Institute in Koregaon Park. So I have been there, so the brigadier there who was in charge, he had advised me that that is the only thing which possibly can prevent. And they do give to their jawans before they go to Siachen or very high altitude. So I take, but you can ask your doctor. There are people who say that it's not no need. I agree with them that there is no need, but that is the only thing which possibly can help. So why not?
What is the capacity of a hypoxic chamber? Like, how many people can at a time?
7, 8 people, 6, 7 people. There are 4 or 5 treadmills, and there are 3 static sites. So there is a time, because that hypoxia chamber has to be started 3 hours before the person gets into it, because that altitude has to be reached. So they blow in nitrogen so that the oxygen comes out and the oxygen levels decrease. And there are different patterns for different people depending upon how you are. They ask you to go there, wait inside the hypoxia chamber, run on the treadmill for 8-10 minutes, then go out, stay outside for 2 minutes, then again get back. That is one pattern. For me, what helped me most was being there inside for 1 continuous hour and doing my exercise for 1 continuous hour.
Is there a specific number of hours you need to spend with the whole package kind of thing? Yeah, they suggest about
They suggest. I could manage only 8-10 sessions in my schedule, but it's still. But the key is to do it as near as possible to the time you need.